Hi. Guess who? It's Kim, and welcome to another episode of Come Spin With Me, sort of. It's sort of an episode of Come Spin With Me, but it's more like a tag video that I'm disguising as a Come Spin With Me, because you guys know work issues are actually eating up my time just like I thought they would. So, hi everybody. I've missed you a lot already, even though I'm really only a day late, but still I've missed you. Work's been, I'm not even going to talk about it. Horrible. Horrible. A black hole that is sucking all the goodness and light and fun from my life. Boo. But that being said, I did finish the light. It's late. I'm sorry. The light is kind of weird. I apologize for that in advance. I'm done with work for the day. And I was watching some videos on YouTube, and I happened to catch the 15 weird questions tag. I think that's what it's called. And Nick Neckaroni called me out, shamed me on her video, basically saying that she would tag me, but she knew I wouldn't do it. That's right, I'm looking at you. You, Nick Neckaroni. Nick Neckaroni, Nick Neckaroni. Yeah, so guess what? Be careful what you ask for, because you just might get it. And guess what? Tag. I'm doing it. That's right. And I know Sam, Kermit Von Frog 12, tagged everybody up in here. And I know that Kathy Canuel, LCI, Kathy Canuel, tagged everybody up in here. But Nick Neckaroni is the only one that called me out and shamed me. Yeah, I think she did. So I'm going to say that the tag that I'm going to do is from Nikki. But since I figured that I would do a tag video just to say hi to you guys because I missed you, I thought, what would a weekday video from me be if I didn't have something fibery to show you? So I did get my new shipment of club fiber from Hello Yarn, so I thought I could show you that. I've got a couple of bobbins that I finished, and I thought I'd show you that. And then I dug out some handspun, just, you know, because what's a spinning video without handspun? Actually, what's a spinning video without spinning? I think it's called a tag video. And that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to start today with a little fiber porn because I only have one fiber to show you, and it is, I have no idea how to say this. I don't. Mignardises? Minardisae? I have no idea. Minardises? I don't know. But it's the Fiber Club for June from Hello Yarn, my second club fiber as a club member, and it is Falkland wool top. And I am all up in your face here. Let's see. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful. And I will show you the label so that maybe it'll focus and you could see the name of the colorway that I cannot say. That's right, that I cannot say. Now refocus. Refocus. Come on, camera. Okay, so that is the fiber porn that I have. Then I have bobbin porn. So let's go with some bobbin porn. I finished the second bobbin of the Wickerworks. So here they are. Bobbin 1, bobbin 2, or bobbin 1, bobbin 2, I don't know. But two bobbins of the Hello Yarn Wickerwork extra fine merino, 21 micron I believe. And I only have one more bobbin to spin up, and then I'll be able to ply it, which is exceptionally cool because I really want to start Marine Predator. It did jump the queue, just saying. So there's fiber, there's bobbins. Now how about some hand spun porn? I pulled a couple of these, well, I pulled quite a few actually. I pulled some of my hand spun out of my cedar footstool just so that I could show off something so I didn't feel quite so lame. And the first ones here are a BFL, I think this is a BFL silk blend. I know it's by All Spun Up ASU, and the name of the colorway was Rustic. I got multiples of this, And this is 2 of the ones I spun up. I can't remember. I thought I spun 3 braids of this, but I can't find the 3rd one, so there's no telling. And then, let's see, I pulled this one out just because I just love it. I absolutely love it. But I can't remember which dyer this was from. It could have been 4 Rivers. That might be the one it is. I don't know. But I do think that this is in my handspun stash in Ravelry. So if you're really curious, you could look it up. And I think it's Falkland fiber. I've spun a ton of Falkland, and I think that's what this may be. I actually made a handspun hat out of this for my son and ended up liking it so much I kept it for myself because I loves it. This one is a Nest fiber, and it's a colorway called Chasing Deer. And I can't remember if this is Polworth. I'm not sure, but I think it might be Polworth. It feels a little bit rougher than Polworth, so I would think, handspun mustache, I would think that it was Falkland, but it might be Polworth. And then I have some Southern Cross fiber from David. This was a club fiber called Carried Away. And if I could have gotten a pound or 2 of this, I would have. I didn't know how much I was going to love it until I spun it up, and I wish I had pounds and pounds of this. If you can see in here this beautiful light blue, these beautiful pops of almost a light gray blue in here, and then the really pretty pops of the green. I'm in love with this. Love it. But I only got 1 braid, so that's all I have. So I'm hoarding it. Hoarding it. And then last, I just pulled this out because I love the way it looks. Traditional 3-ply. This is a merino. I'm not sure whose fiber it was, but I think this may have been ASU, all spun up in blues and browns. And it's a traditional 3-ply, and it's just gorgeous. The viewfinder makes it look a lot lighter than it is in real life. It's a little bit, it's got a lot of navy in it, and it's gorgeous. And I've been hoarding this because I don't know what I'm going to knit out of it, but love it. So let's see, 7 minutes, 8 minutes in. That is all the Come Spin With Me stuff. So in order to make this a legitimate video, longer than 6 minutes that maybe you guys would want to watch, I'm going to add the 15 weird questions tag. So if you will hang on just a second, I'm going to get myself organized and I'll be right back. And I'm back. Should have had a sippy before I came back. Tasty. Oh, and Sam, if you're watching, this is Sam Coke. This is the Coke that you got me for my birthday that had your name on it. It's over on the counter. You told me not to hoard it because apparently you are aware I am a hoarder because you have met me. So I busted it open for today. That's right. Okay, so 15 weird questions about you tag. And let's start off with question number 1. What is a nickname only your family calls you? And the only person in my family that calls me by a nickname is my brother, because he's the only blood relative, well, he's the only immediate family member that's still around. So my brother's nickname for me is Kimbo, and he's called me Kimbo since he was, little. Not teeny tiny. He didn't call me Kimbo when he was little, but he's been calling me Kimbo for a long, long, long time. Number 2, what is a weird habit of yours? I don't know. I'm not sure I have any weird habits. I don't feel like I have any weird habits. How's my bangs? Yeah, I don't think I have any weird habits. Duh. Constantly playing with my bangs. That's my weird habit. Number 3, do you have any weird phobias? I don't consider my phobia is to be weird, because I think it's perfectly natural to be afraid of the things that I'm afraid of. But other people think they're kind of weird. And I have two that I would mention as being unusual. The first one is I have a phobia of a specific clown. I'm not, you know, hugely fond of all clowns, but I'm not phobic about any clown other than Bozo. Bozo the clown traumatized me when I was a child. I was, I think, 3 or 4, and I was traumatized by Bozo because I was on his show, and I have been scared to death of Bozo ever since. My other phobia that I think might be a little bit weird, I'm afraid of hard candy because I'm afraid of choking. So I don't really eat hard candy. I'll have a Lifesaver once in a while, but Jolly Ranchers or butterscotch candies or any of those hard candies I don't eat because I'm afraid I'm going to choke to death. Number 4, what is a song that you like to secretly blast or belt out when you're alone? I don't have one specific go-to song all the time. It changes with music because I listen to stuff that's relatively modern, I think. But right now, the song that I just absolutely love to jam to when I am by myself, and I will dance and I will move and I will get into it, is Demons from Imagine Dragons. I love that song. Number 5, what is your biggest pet peeve? I think y'all already know that because I think I've talked about it before. I hate when a single hair is touching me. And specifically when a hair is attached to the inside or outside of my clothing and is constantly brushing, especially, oh my God, if it goes down the back of my shirt and it's stuck in my bra or my sports bra and I can feel it. I can feel it and I know it's there. Drives me insane. And I shed like a husky in the summertime. Look at that. I can just run my hands through my hair and hair just comes out every time. Every time. So it's constantly falling down the back of my shirt, front of my shirt, getting attached to the back of my shirt and touching the back of my arm. That's my pet peeve. Number 6, what is one of your nervous habits? Gosh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I think it could be exactly the same thing that my weird habit is, and that's constantly having my hands in my hair. And when I'm nervous, I tend to lick my lips a lot because my mouth gets dry, and I tend to have my hands in my hair constantly. Thanks. It's a habit. Let's see. Number 7, what side of the bed do you sleep on? If I am laying down, I am in on the left. Sleep on the left side. Number 8, what was your first stuffed animal and what was its name? I have a surprise. I actually have it. I brought it home after my mother passed away. I had left it at her house. This is my very first stuffed animal. I've had it since I was born, basically. It's a teddy bear. I don't know if you'll be able to tell that. And his name was Teddy. That's my Teddy. And these little ties are, I cut tube socks and I bandaged him because he started to wear and there were holes in his underarm right there. So I tied little pieces of tube sock around it to keep his stuffing from coming out. But this is my Teddy. And I had this Teddy as an infant, at which point I also had scarlet fever. I developed scarlet fever as an infant. And the strep virus, I swear, I don't care what anybody tells me in the medical field that the strep virus cannot survive in a stuffed animal. I had strep throat constantly growing up until I stopped sleeping every night with this bear, which means when I was about 16, I stopped getting strep throat every month. So I believe that my little Teddy Probably can't give me strep throat now because he's been in that bag and was at my mother's house for years, but this is him. Say hi, Teddy. That's a beautiful bear, but I love him so much. Oh, I love my bear. Okay, Teddy can help me with the rest. What drink do you always order at Starbucks? I don't go to Starbucks a whole lot, but when I do go, I get a Venti iced cafe mocha with whole milk, half chocolate, and no whip. That's what I get. Number 10, what's the beauty rule you preach but never practice? I don't preach beauty. I don't. I don't really preach to anybody about beauty, but I would say that there are plenty of things that I see in other people and think, ew, and then realize, oh my God, I do that exact same thing myself. One big one is if you're gonna wear open-toed shoes, keep your toenails trimmed. And when I see that on other people and I go, ew, and then catch a glimpse of my gnarly toes in my Birkenstocks, yeah, I need to practice what I preach there. But I don't preach it to anybody, I'm just saying that's what I'm judging others until I realize, oh my God, I do the same thing. Number 11, which way do you face in the shower? And I think that I've probably told you this before too. I face forward most of the time because I bend over at the waist and wash my hair so that my hair is going down, because if I stood back and washed it like, you know, normal people do, all the hair gets caught on my back, and then I inevitably go get dressed after a shower and I've got wads of hair in the back of my pants. Gross, can't do it. So I face forward. 12, do you have any weird body skills? No, I don't have any weird body skills. I'm not double jointed, other than, you know, my fingers can do that, but I think everybody does, and I can roll my tongue. That's about it. 13, what's your favorite comfort food that's bad for you but you eat it anyway? Macaroni and cheese, especially Lolo's. Love it. 14, what's a phrase or exclamation you always say? Just saying. I say that all the time. Just saying, just saying, just saying. And I also do whatever Mary. And then last, time to sleep. What are you wearing? A tank top. They're very old. They're very yucky. I got them, I think, at Old Navy or, I don't know, Mervyn's, Target. I don't know. And spandex shorts, like little spandex exercise shorts. And that's what I wear. Thanks for stopping, guys. Bye, you guys. I missed you so much. I'm so sorry about this work deal that's keeping me from filming, but if I can do an episode of Spin With Me, I will. If not, I won't. I thank you guys for your patience, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.